Ugh, Lisa, how many times do I have to say this? There's dust all over the corner of the room. Look at this messy room. You're so incredibly disorganized.
I'm sorry, mother-in-law. I'll start cleaning and tidying up right away. Could you please speak a little quieter?
Dak, you're a cheeky one. I'm not being loud.
Honestly, you are pretty loud, mother-in-law. The neighbors can hear, and more importantly, Madison and Thomas can't concentrate on their studies.
Nonsense. If they can't focus, it's because they got those genes from you. Who do you think you are? Your comfortable life is thanks to marrying Caleb, and yet you dare to complain to me, the mother. You really are ungrateful.
Ungrateful? My name is Lisa, and I'm a working mom who works from home. I live in a high-rise apartment with my husband Caleb and our middle school-aged twins, Madison and Thomas. On this day, dinner's ready, everyone.
Yay. I was getting so hungry because it smelled so good.
Says, your stomach's been growling forever.
Well then, let's eat right away.
Let's dig in. What is this? It's so delicious.
Is this chicken breast? Tastes like shrimp with mayo. I might like this.
Let me see. Oh, it really is tasty. And the meat makes it so filling.
I found the recipe online. I'm glad it's a hit.
It's so good. Mom, I want seconds.
Wait, did you eat it all already?
Why did you eat it all up first?
Because it was delicious, that's why.
Hey Thomas, let's pour this remaining sauce over our rice.
That actually sounds good.
Hey, that's not fair, just the two of you.
All right, no fighting. I'll make some more soon. Just like that, we were living a carefree and happy life. One day, as we were preparing for Madison and Thomas's school event.
Who you? Oh, that was heavy. Oh, good morning, Lisa, Madison, and Thomas.
Mother-in-law. What brings you here all of a sudden?
Grandma, you brought a lot of stuff with you.
Are you going on a trip or something?
No, dear. Grandma's moving in.
Wait, really?
I had no idea we were going to live with Grandma.
This is news to me too. I'm sorry, mother-in-law, we're running out of time. Mother-in-law, who arrived without any notice, declared she was moving in and settled in like she owned the place. I thought we'd have a discussion once we got back, but when we returned from the event, we're back. Wait, why are mother-in-law's belongings in my room?
Here starts our fun co-living.
Mother-in-law? What's going on here?
I wonder if I'll finish unpacking today. But no rush, right?
Well, wait, where's my stuff?
Cleaning the room took longer than I expected.
Took longer. Wait, the stuff in the hallway was... Upon returning, all of my belongings were piled up in the hallway and the entrance. My room had been taken over by my mother-in-law. After being ignored by her, I asked Caleb about the situation.
Well, you know Mom was living with my brother and his wife, right? Apparently, she had a fight with my sister-in-law and decided to move out.
Move out? Doesn't that mean your sister-in-law might be worried about her?
Yeah, I called my brother just to make sure, so that should be fine.
That's not the only issue though.
Look, she'll probably move out once she's had enough. Can you bear with it for a bit?
You can't be serious. Seeing how nonchalant Caleb was made me frustrated. Living with mother-in-law was proving to be challenging. She didn't help with household chores and constantly nagged. This disruption affected Madison and Thomas's studies, leaving me distressed. One day, after growing tired of this situation.
Ugh, Lisa, how many times do I have to say this? There's dust all over the corner of the room. Look at this messy room. You're so incredibly disorganized.
I'm sorry, mother-in-law. I'll start cleaning and tidying up right away. Could you please speak a little quieter?
Dak, you're a cheeky one. I'm not being loud.
Honestly, you are pretty loud, mother-in-law. The neighbors can hear, and more importantly, Madison and Thomas can't concentrate on their studies.
Nonsense. If they can't focus, it's because they got those genes from you. Who do you think you are? Your comfortable life is thanks to marrying Caleb, and yet you dare to complain to me, the mother. You really are ungrateful.
Ungrateful?
If you think I'm loud, it's your fault for making me raise my voice. You live off our support and you have the nerve to talk back. It bugs me.
I don't know what to say to that.
You as the daughter-in-law have no right to tell me anything. Know your place. Ick. Everything about you annoys me. I can't stand a single thing about you. You think you're so important just because you married Caleb. Just get out of here now.
I was furious with mother-in-law's audacious comments and consulted Caleb when he got home. However, Caleb just feigned ignorance, telling me, handle it yourself. So, I hatched a plan and told Madison and Thomas to prepare as well. A week later, once everything was ready. Okay. I think that's all the luggage. Madison, Thomas, did you forget anything? Did you check thoroughly?
All set here.
I checked my sister's stuff too, so we should be good.
Wait, Thomas, what's that supposed to mean?
If Thomas checked, then we're definitely good to go.
Mom, are you implying he checked because of me?
Finally, the day has come. My paradise is finally within reach.
Are the three of you really leaving this place?
All right then, let's get going. It's over for the two of you.
Ha, ignoring me? Fine, just get out already.
Oh, that's what they call the pathetic whining of a loser.
As we left the house, we could hear mother-in-law laughing triumphantly from behind the door. I paid it no mind and headed to the new apartment we'd previously arranged. A few days later, as we were peacefully settling into our new home.
Lisa, I know you're in there. The jig is up.
Hey, stop pretending you're not home and come out already.
Can you two not make a scene at my doorstep? Anyway, what do you want? Weren't the two of you living happily?
Don't play dumb. We know what you did.
You sold the tower mansion we were living in without telling us. We were told to leave without any explanation.
Yes, I sold it. So, what's the issue?
What? Still playing dumb? You sold it without the permission of the homeowner, Caleb. Just wait, I'm going to report you to the police.
After all this time I've defended Lisa, but I can't defend her on this one.
Oh, you were defending me? I hadn't noticed. Besides, I am the owner of that tower mansion. I've been the one paying the mortgage and my name is on the title. If I sold it, what's the problem?
Huh? You're the owner, and the mortgage and title. Don't talk nonsense. There's no way someone leeching off Caleb like you could manage that.
Grandma, didn't you know Dad's been unemployed?
He hasn't worked for 5 years. He kept it a secret.
Just shut up, both of you.
No, that can't be true, can it?
While the mother-in-law spoke defiantly, her eyes revealed anxiety as she looked at Caleb. So I decided to tell her the truth. Mother-in-law, what they're saying is true. Every time Caleb said he was working, he was actually out fooling around with other women.
You too? Stop spouting nonsense.
It's not nonsense. Look, these are the incriminating photos. I hired a private detective to get these. It's clear he's been cheating.
Dad's the worst.
I can't believe he'd go this far.
You outsider, stay out of this.
This is Noah, an attorney. I've been consulting him about various matters related to you too.
Attorney, what? What matters?
Several matters. Like Caleb's infidelity, our potential divorce. And also the verbal abuse from you during our cohabitation, among other things.
Attorney! Cheating! Divorce! This can't be real!
Feels like a despair merry-go-round, huh?
Wouldn't it be more of a roller coaster?
Oh, it's all a bluff, isn't it? All the moving expenses, attorney fees, it's all coming from Caleb's money, right? Caleb, you should divorce this self-serving wife right now.
Despite my words, the mother-in-law remained incredulous, urging Caleb to divorce me. Yet, Caleb just stood there, flustered. Then,
There's probably something else you don't know, Grandma. Mom is a super popular YouTuber among kids and is incredibly wealthy.
Dad quit his job around the time Mom's YouTube fame took off. If anyone's been leeching off someone else's money, it's Dad.
Madison Thomas, is that true?
Have you ever heard of the iLisa channel? If you've been on YouTube, you might have come across it.
When there was a buzz about AI, Mom released a video verifying its real existence. Once people realized it was real, her popularity soared even more.
It does sound impressive, but, Caleb, is this true? Are you really unemployed?
Yeah, it's true. I'm jobless, a free spirit, not bound by anything. Work, family. I never intended to let anything tie me down, though I didn't expect my flings to be exposed.
I can't believe it. You're really jobless?
I always thought the one who can earn should do the job, so his unemployment wasn't an issue. But on top of that, he cheated and never tried to mediate things between you and me. I'm completely out of patience, so I've decided to divorce Caleb. When I declared my intent to divorce, my mother-in-law visited Caleb and me several times.
Oh, I see. Lisa, I never realized you were such an accomplished person. That Lisa channel. It's popular among children. That's incredible. It must be due to your personality, right? If you don't mind, could you recommend some videos for me?
All my videos are recommended. If you want to watch, just search for the channel. Besides, I've heard about my brother-in-law and his wife. You showed up suddenly and demanded to stay?
Sounds familiar.
Oh, well, about that.
That's already bothersome enough, let alone expecting us to repay the debt of you raising Caleb and making life easy for him. Despite not doing any household chores, you made quite a fuss, didn't you?
She really was noisy and troublesome.
Well, sometimes being strict is a form of kindness.
No one wants that kind of kindness. On top of that, even when meals were prepared, you wouldn't touch them and chose to eat out instead. Anyone would be fed up with such behavior.
Does she enjoy getting on people's nerves?
Darn it. Caleb, why didn't you tell me about Lisa's success? If I'd known Lisa was earning so much, I would have acted differently.
I never thought she'd actually leave. Besides, I figured you'd get lonely and come back soon. If only you hadn't been so selfish to begin with.
Hey, don't blame this on me. If you didn't want this to happen, you should have informed me beforehand.
Even if I did, you'd probably have just changed tactics and still tried to meddle. That's why you got kicked out of your own home, right?
What? That has nothing to do with this.
I bet she got kicked out of her home for the same reasons.
So this is the third time. That's kind of impressive.
Enough, please have your quarrel elsewhere. As the two began to argue, I was getting frustrated. Seeing this, Caleb.
Lisa, you're not serious about the divorce, are you? We were doing just fine as a couple, right?
I won't call a relationship where only I'm burdened as doing just fine.
I get it. I'll start job hunting seriously. So can you reconsider?
I've told you, I've completely lost patience with you. There's nothing left. Your only option is to divorce me and pay the alimony.
You won't be able to live in that luxury apartment anymore. You should start preparing to move out. Otherwise, people scarier than the police might come to fetch you.
It's karma. Reflect on your actions.
After divorcing Mom, you really need to get a job.
Wait, can't you give me just one chance?
Yes, Caleb was begging. Just give him one more chance.
A chance is something you give when there's potential for improvement. I can't imagine a future where Caleb changes for the better.
People's hearts aren't so simple that they can be swayed by mere tears and begging.
How could you? Even after all this pleading, once your job loses its appeal and you struggle financially, you'll regret this.
Thank you for your concern. But I have plenty of savings, so no worries.
And even if something happens, we're here. There's no problem.
Grandma, that's what you call the bitterness of a sore loser.
What? Why is this happening?
Ah, it's over. My freedom is gone.
I've already informed security. Please cooperate when they come for you.
If you come again, I'll call the police. Never come back.
Goodbye then, see you.
And so, the mother-in-law and Caleb were escorted away by the responding security guards. With Noah's assistance, I proceeded to divorce Caleb. Due to the incident, I sought damages from Caleb, mother-in-law, and his mistress. The mistress, angered by the compensation claim, paid the damages and then cut ties with Caleb, becoming entirely unresponsive. I considered demanding child support from Caleb for Madison and Thomas, but both of them decided against it, not wanting to maintain even the slightest connection with him. As a result of the substantial damages they had to pay, mother-in-law and Caleb borrowed money from several consumer lenders. They began living in a rundown apartment, working tirelessly day and night. However, their lifestyle never improved. And so, the two, mother-in-law and Caleb, found themselves in an endless cycle of debt repayment, working themselves ragged. As for my children and me. Oh, Noah, it's been a while.
Lisa, it's quite a coincidence meeting you here.
Has it really been that long? Didn't we just see you around here recently?
This is like the third time, right? Doesn't feel that coincidental anymore.
Though, by the way, I watched your channel, Lisa.
Thank you. How did you find it?
Those refreshing stories you narrate, they really captured my heart.
Is he, by any chance, targeting you, Mom?
Yeah, makes you think. Is he usually around here looking for Mom?
Did you produce all those videos on your channel, Lisa?
Yes, I basically do everything myself.
Wow, that's impressive. Voicing characters and adding visuals. I couldn't possibly do that.
Now that you mention it, he does seem to be overly praising Mom.
I think he might have overdone it a bit. But Mom seems happy, doesn't she?
Somehow, I feel something's off with my throat. Haha.
Are you okay? Being a lawyer seems quite challenging.
I just thought of something fun. Hey, Noah, I want to have a parfait from that store.
Parfait? Why are you telling me?
Madison, what are you suddenly talking about?
Noah, how about going with the flow?
I see.
Noah? What happened?
Bahaka. All right. I'll treat you to as many parfaits as you like.
Yay. Come on, Mom, let's go to that store quickly.
There's no need to hurry. The parfait isn't going anywhere.
Hey, both of you. Those two suddenly seem to be getting along. I wonder what's happening.
It's a bittersweet feeling. Yes, just like a strawberry parfait.
Wait, what do you really mean? Ever since then, the three of us, parent and child, have been living happily together. Occasionally, we'd bump into Noah in town, and today, somehow, we ended up having tea together. It was curious how Madison and Noah suddenly became friendly, but based on Thomas's words, I'm hoping that perhaps Madison is experiencing her first crush. I tried teasing them a bit, but for some reason, everyone looked at me with a somewhat drained expression. Admittedly, Madison is still in middle school, so I might have jumped the gun a bit. And so, while receiving somewhat warm and amused glances from Madison and Thomas, I savored the delicious parfait. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.